All right, let me start out by saying, make sure you have one of these first, and it's the right one, and it comes with the plug. If it doesn't, you can't do it this way. So to get the thing off, take your old one, cut the wires off, take an old socket that fits, in my case it's 7/8, do that to the sides so that you can get some pliers on it. Unless you've got one that actually fits and your ratchet can clear, obviously do that instead. But I didn't. This wouldn't clear. I ground the front down. It'd take me another half hour of grinding through chromium or chrome-plated steel, I'm sure is what this is. Anyway, it'd take me forever to grind that down. So I did this, and it actually worked. It was still terrible, but it worked. Where was I going with this? Yeah, put that on, crack it loose with pliers, unscrew it, and then for the new one over there, practice on your old plug that you cut off. There's little pins in there. You can see on the bottom of where the pins are, that little thing is kind of popped out. Once you do that, it's normally like popped in there, so it locks the pin in place. Once you pop it up like that with something sharp, in this case, one of these garbage files, then you can pull it out. Take a picture of it first and mark one of these black wires on the new one so you know which one is which. Actually, take a picture of your new one first and do that so that you know which one's where. I just used a piece of tape to mark the one black wire. I don't know if it matters. It might not. They might just both be grounds or something. Either way, mark it, be safe. Unpin the thing. That plastic thing, if you just kind of grab it lightly with some pliers on the side and wiggle on it, it just comes right out of there. Unpin that. Then once you got it all unpinned, slide your pins through the socket after you get it threaded in there by hand. Throw that on and then tighten it back up with the pliers, undo that, repin it in the car. Yeah, I know it's gonna suck, but not nearly as bad as anything else apparently. Where it plugs in, God, you can't even see. Thanks, Toyota. It plugs in like down here on the side of the engine, back here. But once you're able to see the little plug-in spot, it's like on the side of the engine. It's just terrible. There's a little 10mm bolt that holds it on, and the easiest way to unplug it is grab a little 10mm ratcheting wrench, undo that bolt, then that whole little assembly will pull up just enough to where you can see it and actually get your hand on the other side, depress the little button thing, and then you can unplug it. And yeah, the easiest way for me was to yank all this off. It's really not that hard. It looks pretty bad, but it's not. It's like 6 bolts or something. Maybe 10. Those 2, those 3, those 2, and then one of each of those, and then your wipers. For the wipers with the hood up, pop off this one. Get the bolt off for your main wiper on the driver's side, and then when you go to pull it off, shut your hood, flip the wiper up, kind of jiggle it a bunch, and it should pop right off of there. I don't think I forgot anything. Yeah, make sure you have the right sensor and the one that comes with the plug, or just buy the proper tool to do this the right way. That would be ideal actually, but I didn't really want to do that, so good luck. Oops. So right there is where the stupid plug is. There's the bolt right there. That's the easiest way, is while it's all still connected, unbolt that and then get it where you can just barely deal with it, and then unplug it. That right there is the new one in its home and finally tight. And all little pins for it. So now I gotta repin it right here, which actually doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad, and then plug it in. After that, connect all that stuff, connect that dealio. Forgot to mention that you gotta undo that in the little clips. The clips are easy when they're on. You just kind of squeeze the side with some pliers. Try to be delicate so you don't break everything, but at the same time, I feel like every plastic clip on a car, you gotta squeeze and pull so hard you think it's gonna explode, and then it finally comes out, especially headlights. Yeah, good luck. Also, one last thing. Don't do this. See that? Got my thing marked. Everything's good. Those are all snapped in place. Looks good, right? Forgot to take the socket off. How dumb. Come on. Killing me. I should probably mention this or else somebody's going to do it. Take the tape off when you're done that you used to mark that wire, or else it could catch on fire, and if you're lucky like me, it'd probably catch your whole car on fire. So don't do that. Take the tape off. Indeed. Holy crap, the waves from this cruise ship are actually pretty crazy. And look at those. C-17s. Head of the JBLM probably. Holy crap. Hang on. Going for a ride here. Oh yeah, can't see it at all. Good. It's a dream lifter. It's crazy.
Let's keep the show rolling here.